Marble GP Championship Season 8 is finally upon us with the actual first race here at Suzanne, home of Suzuka. Of course, you guessed by that S logo that thing's sticking out of that part. And you see the starting order here. Starting order is Vermont, Ashelman, and Decio in the top three, and then all the way back there to Greenville and dead last. So I don't know why they're smiling. Maybe they have an evil trick up their sleeves. Who knows? Well, anyways, lap 1 of 21 for this race is about to begin, and we are... releasing there, and then we don't, that's usually enough obviously, lapping in a situation like this, because, that's it. Here we go, Vermont has the lead, and they will lead going into lap 2, not any position changes are going to take place there, except for maybe at the back of the field. Actually, we have a couple marbles that got stuck there, 5 of them in one bunch. And there you see the order heading into lap 2, Vermont leading. And then Ashelman, still second, but Hyogo is past Decio. Not many position changes there, but we did see a few numerous falls, like Los Angeles falling quite a few positions. That lap is pretty much the biggest faller there. Alright, here we go, lap 2, and off they go. Still holds that lead. Everyone make it through cleanly this time. Looks like it might be a little bit rough, but they are getting through. Then the last time Vermont has that lead, Ashelman still second. Here come the more levels. And did everyone get through? Yes, Maine finally came in 20th. And that's about it for this lap. Alright, time for lap 3 here. And we are up. Vermont still have that lead yet. Hyogo, though, and Leon have jumped up into second and third place. And Vermont holds that lead heading into lap 4. Suddenly, no one keeping that inside. You either realize it was slow to begin with, and just want to avoid it now. And no huge gaps there. On to lap 4, I guess. So, now lap 4. Vermont has held the lead the entire time, but can they hold it through this lap? Hyogo, the whole crowd will go crazy if they can lead it, and Leon as well, coming up from third. I believe they got last 2 6. I didn't mention that already mentioned that qualifying, so it'll be very quick for them if they can get up into a position to win this race this early on. And Hyogo has already done that to take the lead from Vermont, who takes it right back and sets the fastest lap of the race in the process with a 14.61 second time. So Vermont hasn't just got the lead, but also has fastest lap right now. Not many positions have changed, and I might get just by the time this point ends with full 30 points. We've never seen that in any sort of race before. The format was only introduced last season, so obviously it's going to be hard to pull that off. And they reset that slide again, 14.24. Very impressive. That one's for sure. Oh, not count that much. Greenville. And finally, a very slow hamburger. Rolling like an actual hamburger, that one's for sure. And Hyogo getting the whole fans excited here, and rightfully so, getting very energetic at the end of that 5th lap. Anyways, lap number 6, and we are off. To start off. Finally, to get unjammed, but here we go. Might just fix it to the best gate. And Vermont, another tie for fastest lap, technically. It's just the same 14.24 seconds. Greenville passed by Hamburg at the end of that one. So yeah, I switched out the gate here, and I changed it a little bit so it'll be easier to not get stuck. Let's see if this helps the marbles in this lap right here, lap 7. And Leon falls off the course. Good thing for them. That's there are more laps coming. 13 4 is absolutely ridiculous, but we're not. I've just been dominating this race. And here we are to start lap number 8 now. And off they go. Do that at this point because, yeah, I don't know. There's a bit hard to do again. Well, it's not hard to complete every single lap right now if you're not, and to complete every lap pretty much in second if you're just not. At least that's what this is proving so far. And we're back to last place, and now lap 9 will commence. And there they go. Oh. Yeah, maybe it was. Just when you started it, it's all really careful. Fix that stuff. Ton of marbles got stuck there. The one that didn't, though, is obviously Vermont themselves, taking the lead and extending it, in fact. And we see at the top of the screen, Hamburg is at the back of the field. Alright, here we go. Lap 10. Vermont has led 9 straight laps, but Calhoun, I should also mention, is second place right now. Hyogo in third. And then off to lap 10. This is finally going to lead, but so far it has not happened. And it looks kind of impossible to happen for the rest of the lap. Is it going to be like this? Yes, it is. And Vermont will still lead heading into lap 11. They have led this entire race so far. Holberg may have really won 2 weeks there at the end to get that spot, but that's further back in the pack, not really in front. Really, lead change finally takes place here in lap 11. So far, Vermont has defended that spot surprisingly. Hamburg has also gotten stuck. They went back to track anyway, so what does that really change here? And here we go, Vermont has that lead, and it's going to end with it. And Calhoun, Hyogo, and neither of the conditions are going to stay the exact same as they're going to make this entire race so far. That's a bit unsurprisingly. And Hamburg seems like the only marble. Yep, they are the only marble to get stuck there. And now lap number 12, and Vermont still keeping that lead. Have they lost it though? No, they are just keeping pushing with this. Daniel gets to the third place, and Vermont's lead is gone for the first time in this race. Calhoun has it, heading into lap number 13. And now let's see how long does Calhoun hold that lead for. Redcliffe is stuck up there. At least one will fall. And Calhoun is keeping that lead. Heading into lap 14. Let's witness a couple more of the Summit Cross and Greenville round out the finishers for this lap. And the rest of 40 minutes now on lap. Ashland is in third, second, is all the way down in second and last now. And once again, Redcliffe has gotten stuck with no movement whatsoever. And Calhoun is once again holding the lead. Now that they've taken it, I think they might just run away with this race. And a real fastest lap in the meantime, 13.65 seconds, is set by them as well. And off they go here now, lap 15. The only one besides Calhoun and Vermont to lead any laps in general in this race, especially the biggest lap in the action right now. Very slow bunch of marbles coming through that on lap 1 as well. And Calhoun's lead still holds despite a pretty slow lap compared to the laps. The time is set by the lap leaders previously. On lap 16. Here we go. Fallon's lead is still holding. Can they keep it? Yes, they will. And at the back of the field, we see Redcliffe that come through, and Isaiah for last place there. Now lap 17. Here's the beginning. Calhoun's still leading. Let's take a look at the you can see a big jam there. But, there's a creek getting over the fourth. But Calhoun's lead will hold heading into the final 4 laps of this race. It's really just got it between Boston and Los Angeles. Has anyone gotten stuck on this course? Yes, actually. After such a good race for Hyogo, they have fallen all the way to the bottom of the top 10. I think they're falling even further in this lap. That's the top 10 of jail on an impressive move there. But still, nothing else not changing. And Calhoun leading. Can they reset that slide again? Not quite. But still, a rather impressive lap to be considered there. Oh my goodness, how many marbles did we just get stuck there? only 3 laps left in this race. And Graham has gotten stuck in the gate. Yeah, that's very weird. Hopefully that's just a one-time issue. And Calhoun is still leading like there's no tomorrow with this. And beware. There might not be, because literally there's only 2 laps left. And Graham still got stuck in the gate. How incredibly silly. And now, last 2 laps. It's gonna be a little bit too late for me. Redwood falls off another lap they don't finish. Oh my god. That is just ridiculous. And that was close. Between Vermont and Creek. And we're still going with this lap. Kind of crazy. Finally up. And my bad for saying it was Vermont, and Creek, it was actually Creek getting by Leon. Vermont has fallen out of the entire podium by this point, and that makes me convinced that Calhoun, their lead, may not be safe here as we head into the final lap of this race. What is making first one against safe, and a fastest lap in the process is set. Just a finger to cap off a win by Calhoun here at Suzanne. And a rifle celebration here by these 3. Maine, in fact, was 19th on the grid, and by the end came for 3rd and did it. Calhoun came from 9th to get the win randomly every single lap in that back half. And Creek was 7th, and wasn't really until. So those final 2 laps, they really started to pounce and make a name for themselves in this race. As we take a look down the track, man, Vermont lost the entire top 5 in just 2 laps at the very end of that. So yeah, very embarrassing for them. But they will still be ahead of them by the team stakes because of those 3 points they got for pole position. So 25 to Hong Kong, 20 to Cupertino, and 19 for that one best game point by Maine for Stanford, obviously. Individually, the standings are the exact same as the finishing places of this race. And next up, we will go to the home of Weymouth, which is Weymouth Lane. Harpended did actually win that there, so maybe that's a little chance to get revenge. But we'll see you next week for that.